I promise you are not as dumb as Little Red Riding Hood. Let me break it down. So, this girl has spent an entire day baking cookies or whatever for her grandma. So, this is not a the visit situation. She has met this woman many, many times in her life, and so she obviously knows what her grandmother looks like. With this knowledge, she heads into the woods, and along the way, she meets a talking wolf. Now, I'm not gonna come after the logic of a talking wolf, like whatever. She meets, for the purposes of this, let's say she meets some guy who's like, hey, give me your cookies, and maybe I'll do something else to you, which, is all kinds of creepy. And she continues to engage in conversation with this guy. Like, I believe they run into each other multiple times in the woods. All right, there's this creepy guy who's following me everywhere I go, and I'm trying to take these cookies to my grandmother, who I have met many times in my life. So she arrives at grandma's house. She should immediately clock, oh my god, that is not my grandmother's voice. And I feel like at that point, you call the cops, or you go home, or you drop the cookies and run, right? All of those options would be better than what happens next. No, no, no. She walks in. She goes up to the bed and has this whole conversation with a person she thinks is grandma, but is really the creepy guy who wants her cookies. And she's like, "Oh, Granny, what big ears you have. What big eyes you have. What big teeth you have. Girl, you were talking to a wolf all afternoon long. That wolf has eaten your grandmother and stolen her clothes." And the girl just continues to be like, oh, wow, this is such a weird situation. I'm so glad I brought you cookies, Grandma, so that you can get back. Nope. And then she gets eaten. I am not one to have wished that fate on her. A girl had it coming.